Rita Bhogana Joshi of the Congress is taking on Nirmala Sitharaman of the BJP, and from Bhopal we're joined by Satynath Sarangi, social activist. Thank you very much, Mr. Sarangi. Mr. Sarangi, my first question is to you. Is there any basis in this charge that the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh tried to put a lid on this sex scandal, in your view?
Exactly, and it is only because it is such a sensational loss of character that the Chief Minister has come up. Because there are so many other loss of character issues here. Either it is stealing from public funds, as is happening in gas relief, or sacrificing public interest before commercial interest, as is happening in real estate and mining sector. I just hope that the Chief Minister stops putting a clamp on these as well and shows that there is loss of character that is widespread and rampant within the top leadership.
Do you believe, no, this charge is being put, the Chief Minister knew about, this, what was happening, that
2 years back.
He knew about it 2 years back. Tell us more, because then I'll get a reaction from Ms. Sitharaman.
That is exactly what we are worried about, that if such a thing could have been hidden for 2 years, and there's documented new reports on other loss of character issues of corruption and looting public funds that is happening. What about those?
Well, my question to Nirmala Sitharaman is this: senior BJP leaders have been quoted as telling certain newspapers on condition of anonymity that this man, Raghavji, 79-year-old leader, he was warned earlier when another sex CD had surfaced 2 years back. By not acting against him then, has your party not been party, directly or indirectly, your government, to the continued exploitation of these young men and women by this man, Raghavji?
Not on this specific issue. The first thing I would want to draw the attention of your viewers is, it's unfortunate if this is true, but if it is already come in the form of an FIR, the moment it came as an FIR, the Chief Minister was prompt in taking action. He did not even wait to reach Bhopal. He told him on the phone that he should really quit from office, and that's exactly what happened. And after that, the party also did not waste any time. Immediately, Mr. Tomar also has taken action, and he's been sent out of the party. Sorry?
That question was, yes, Satynath Sarangi was saying something.
I'm trying to say that 2 years delay is not exactly prompt.
Exactly. The BJP was told 2 years back. The Chief Minister allegedly knew 2 years back about the activities of this man.
I'm talking from the point of the moment a complaint was registered and an FIR is filed. Normally, there should be some prompt
Why
for
wasn't
action,
this
not,
FIR filed
oh, we
2 years
knew
back?
about it, somebody spoke about. There's no point if now people are telling us, oh, no, 2 years back. Has there been a complaint filed? The response is in instant, the moment an FIR has been filed.
No, let me then ask you. Nirmala Sitharaman, 1 second, please, 1 second. Ms. Sitharaman, why have you suspended the man? You've suspended the man who exposed this scamster, Sleaze sex scamster. You should have congratulated him.
Exactly.
You should have told this man that you are a whistleblower. You are a person because of whom so many young women and men and women are not being sodomized by the finance minister of Madhya Pradesh. Instead, I want to ask you and tell the people of this country, why are you suspending Shiv Shankar Pateria? This man blew the lid off Raghavji's misdeeds.
Exactly.
Is it a crime for the BJP to have for somebody to expose the misdeeds, the sexual misdeeds of its leaders? Why did you suspend this man?
If BJP had any morals, it would have garlanded him.
I think people should not jump to conclusion about who should be garlanded and who should not.
No, why did you suspend him?
He is a whistleblower in public interest.
Is there a possibility for me to answer?
Yes, I'm asking you, why did you suspend him?
Is there a possibility for me to answer?
Okay, Mr. Sarangi, let her complete. Why did you suspend him?
Okay.
The reasons for the suspension and the answer by the person who has been suspended will all be considered by the party. Action has been taken the moment an FIR has been filed. it's very well for people now to say, oh, BJP, why did you suspend him? Why not give him a garland and bouquet of flowers? We may do that whenever after certain inquiry or after certain answers.
Yeah, but in the absence of an
I don't think.
Well, in the absence of an inquiry, why have you suspended a whistleblower? That doesn't make sense. Let me get Rita Bahuguna Joshi in on this.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
1 second. Yes, I'm waiting.
I am telling you the answer. Arnab, please. I am giving you a reason as to why a suspension notice is given, and people would wait for the answer, and after which we'll certainly know how to deal with situations.
Ms. Sitaraman.
And for you to now tell me instead, okay,
Ms. Sitaraman, you are telling me that you'll give me the answer. Are you aware? No, I am only talking factually with you. Your spokespersons in Madhya Pradesh have said.
I am giving you an answer for an institution, which is the BJP.
Yeah, so you know what your party has said?
To follow a certain process.
Yeah, sure, I understand. You know what your party has said? Your party has said our party does not need to give reasons. Shiv Shankar Pateria has been suspended indefinitely. The party does not need to give reasons. We are not a government office. Now, I just want to tell you, answer to the people watching the Newshour today, that the person who exposed your ex-finance minister, right, as a sexual predator has been suspended by the BJP. Can you get away by saying we are not a government office? We don't need to tell you. You're punishing the man.
No, but just hold on. It could be because the CDs were given out in public, or it could be any such reason. So the party will find out. Oh. We will certainly give you an answer. Well, the man has not been thrown out of the party.
Rita Bahuguna Joshi.
Process which works, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know. Rita Bahuguna Joshi, I don't know. This is one case in which I think the BJP is not looking very good, because the victim has also made several.
The BJP has suspended the person. The BJP has thrown the person out of the party on whom the allegation has happened. That doesn't satisfy. I do not know what you want me to say.
No, certainly it does not, because the BJP's response has been bit by bit and part by part. The FIR was registered against Raghavji belatedly. The FIR was registered against Raghavji belatedly. Rajkumar Dangi filed a complaint with the Habibganj police station on Thursday evening in the form of an affidavit accusing the minister, his other domestic help Sher Singh Chauhan, and the latter's brother-in-law of sexually exploiting him for more than 3 years. Why was the FIR lodged only on Sunday after the minister was expelled from the party? These are fundamental questions.
But after the FIR has been filed, he's also been taken into custody. The law did not stop there.
But why was the FIR filed late?
Cognizance of that.
Why was the FIR filed late? Are you responding? Will you respond when there are more exposures in the media?
No, I'm sorry. You don't want to see the point that the man has been taken into custody within 2 days after that.
Well,
isn't that a development which you want to take notice of?
Well, he went underground and he was caught.
That you want to only project certain lines.
No, I don't want to project any lines. We are asking straight questions to everyone, including what the Congress has done in Kerala. So this whole business that you are taking certain lines, this is sleaze in Kerala, and there's a sex scandal in Madhya Pradesh. It doesn't matter whether it's Congress or BJP. It cannot be allowed.
Into custody? Hasn't he been taken into custody, and has the Chief Minister of Kerala resigned?
And why has why was the FIR filed late? Why was he not arrested earlier? Why was the whistleblower suspended from your party?
Has he not been taken into
Are there others who knew about it?
Let us not, debate on because you want to score a point over me.
There is no need to, ma'am, please don't feel that way. Sometimes when things like this happen, it's beyond scoring points. It's beyond scoring points, Nirmala Sitaraman, you repeatedly say that. But let me tell you very clearly, don't always say score points. These are questions the country is asking. And we will certainly ask, because I don't think in any civilized country, in no civilized country can a finance minister get away by being a sexual predator.
Rejecting it.
Well, it's the finance minister.
I'm giving an answer which you want
the finance minister who has, Nirmala Sitaraman, the finance minister of Madhya Pradesh, right, who has been exposed by the media, right, has been a sexual predator, and we have every business in asking whether anybody knew about it.
Asking, but you can't shut my answer out.
I did not. I heard your answer. I heard your answer. Now my next question is to Rita Bahuguna Joshi.
But I'm giving you an answer which you can't shut me out.
Well, certainly, but I have a right to disagree with your answer as well. It's a democracy, isn't it, Nirmala Sitaraman?
You may have a disagreement, but you can't shut my answer out.
Nobody is doing that.
Ask one more question, Arnab?
My next question is to Rita Bahuguna Joshi. Rita Bahuguna Joshi, my question to you is now about politicization. Are you propping up this person? Why did Congress, why did Congress workers, keep politics out of it? Why did Congress workers rush to garland the whistleblower after his disclosure? Is it true they did that?
Now let us start one by one. I have heard very intently to what Ms. Sitharaman has said, and I'm really, for the first time, I feel that her defense is very weak. And I wonder why did she come online on the TV to defend in such a sleaze case, in such a bad sex scandal. See, Raghavji's sex scandal is disgustful, it is shameful, and I think by no levels can it be defended at any account. And the way she has just said that Pateria was removed or was expelled only because he made those tapes public. Now, for 2 years, the government knew that this man was into sodomy. They knew that he was exploiting people, and yet the government continued and made him the finance minister. There are certain things. Morality is a very important aspect of political life. And if morality is not maintained, and if a person who is so immoral, and I don't believe that the chief minister did not know about it. He must have known, and he should have cautioned, and if he did not, and I'm right, you're right, why did it take 5 days to arrest him? 2 days he was absconding. He was in a flat. He could have been arrested within 2 hours. And the government is trying to now cover it up, and Ms. Sitharaman is saying that we have taken action. I mean, your action is very weak, it's poor, it's been taken under political pressure, under public pressure, and under the pressure of the media. Otherwise, you would have again covered it up.
So how come the same pressure of the media does not work? You're getting a counter from Nirmala Sitharaman.
As far as Congress party is concerned.
No, one sec. Nirmala Sitharaman wants to ask you a counter, and I have a question in the context of Kerala coming up right after that. Yes, Nirmala Sitharaman, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want to, Arnab, I won't take more than half a second, but please do not interrupt me. I wish to say that these are issues on which every party will have to instantly respond, take action, and make sure that you don't accommodate any of this, and the BJP has done that, is what I'm trying to tell you. But in this context, Ms. Rita Bahuguna Joshi, I request her not to jump to point fingers or give me lectures for BJP. A party which has accommodated somebody who has had sleaze in the governor's bungalow is now the chief campaigner and also a very principal leader in Himachal Pradesh.
And justify
and a party.
Let her complete. Let her complete.
No, hold on.
Ma'am,
let her complete. Miss Joshi.
I told you that I will
Miss Joshi, let her complete for a minute. Miss Joshi, let her complete. Miss Joshi, let her complete. Miss Joshi, let her complete. Miss Joshi, let her complete.
You are standing up in defense of a man who should be punished severely for the crime that he committed.
Miss Joshi,
he never stood up for a man.
Miss Joshi,
Miss
Joshi, 1 minute.
Who should be in dogs. And a person like you, who is so respected as a spokesperson by every party, if you come in defense of such acts,
this is unfair.
Miss Joshi, let her finish.
You have to.
Miss Joshi, let her finish. Miss Joshi, I request you. I request you, Miss Joshi.
Please don't say this.
Miss Joshi, I request you, let her finish.
And you always try to give a counter example.
No. Let her give a counter. She has a right to give a counter. She has a right to give a counter because don't force me to say it. She has a right to give a counter because don't force me to say it. There was a sex romp in Raj Bhavan, where the Congress faced an embarrassing situation. I don't forget November 2009. Your governor had to resign after a sex scandal. Did you expel him from the party?
We did not stand up for him.
Did you expel him?
Until today he's in the dogs. We did not stand up for him.
Miss Joshi, now let Nirmala Sitharaman complete her point to you. Nirmala Sitharaman, go ahead. Miss Sitharaman, go ahead.
Standing in defense, as a woman, she should not stand
Miss Sitharaman, go ahead.
She's a woman also.
Let Miss Sitharaman complete.
I wish Rita Bahuguna Joshi would kindly wait for me to finish. Irrespective of what hard truths all of us are facing, I think we should have the patience to hear others.
Go ahead.
Andhra Pradesh Governor select sex sleaze, Congress spokesperson CD, Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi CDs, Mahipal Maderna in Rajasthan are all hard facts which even the Congress party has to face. Today,
that justifies what your
today
leaders
every political party, let me just finish whichever gentleman is talking. All of us will have to remember political parties today being a part of the society do have difficult circumstances like this which all of us will have to face. There is no way in which we can defend. And if there is definitely an instance in which we have to take action, here we go in Madhya Pradesh. We have clearly shown that we've taken instant action. Shivraj Chauhan, the chief minister, has immediately removed him from the cabinet. Tomar, the president of the party there, has removed him from the party. we have taken action. We did not wait, as in Madhya's case for 6 months.
Why action
We did
against
not
Patel?
reinstall the press
Why did you
spokesperson.
take action against
Let me finish,
Patel?
madam. Let me finish, madam.
You have
The spokesperson has not come back
you've
much
been
before the
talking all
case is
the time,
sorted
ma'am.
out.
more
All
than
right.
two-thirds of the time
These
is
are
always
issues
yours.
that all of us will have to keep in mind.
It's always
before
yours,
we
two-thirds.
accuse each other.
Well,
Political system will have to be cleansed, and therefore all of us will have to
but you know,
respond.
Miss Sitharaman, isn't it a sad commentary on our situation today? Isn't a very sad commentary on our situation today that we have to, you think Miss Sitharaman, you are getting angry, and so is Rita Bahuguna Joshi. I must tell you this, I don't think anyone feels any great pleasure or sadistic pleasure in seeing politicians in the dock for things like this. I began the Newshour today by saying I think it is serious time for introspection. How does anybody, for example, Rita Bahuguna Joshi, can I ask you, how does an unknown person, unknown lady who is now at the center of a scam, get open door access in the Chief Minister's office in Kerala? Why are you avoiding that subject? Why does your Chief Minister not take any responsibility for the misdeeds of his assistants?
You've invited me on a debate. You invited me on a debate which deals with sex and sex scandals.
Yes.
And here we are talking about Madhya Pradesh.
Sure.
I'm talking about a state where in 1 year, 2012, this rape against children have gone up by 30%. Why has it gone up by 30%? It is because people like Raghav continue to do things and nobody takes action. Why has the rape against women in Madhya Pradesh gone up by 18% in 1 year?
We'll take a quick couple of
2012?
responses.
It's because the government is not very sensitive to the issues, and they don't want
But
to
don't
act.
politicize
The
it.
question here is, today Madhya Pradesh is the worst rape state in the country. I mean, these are hard facts
That's
which
true.
reflect upon governance.
Yeah, how
And
does it?
As
Yeah,
far
that's
as rape
true.
is concerned, or sodomy is concerned,
That's true.
or Raghavji is concerned, you remember Dhruv Narayan, what did he say? He very boldly said, the MLA, that I have relations with 25 women. Illicit relations with 25 minutes in the Shaila murder case. So, and then there was Vijay Shah, the forest minister who was asked to resign because he made a sleazy comment on the wife of the CM. What is going on in Madhya Pradesh? And wherever it
What
is,
is
whether
going
it's
on
in
in
the Congress
Delhi?
or the BJP
No, there is a certain seriousness to that question.
We have to take a stand as women, as sensitive citizens, and as leaders.
No, there
and
is
I am one of those who always
if it is
takes a
true.
very correct stand within the party and outside.
Well,
I
if
don't
it is
defend
true.
people the way Ms. Sitharaman is defending.
Mr. Sarangi, you haven't spoken. Ms. Sitharaman, I'm going to come back to you. But there is a certain issue here that Madhya Pradesh has the worst statistics of crime against women and rape. And in that state, the man who is seen to be number 2, finance minister, is a sexual predator.
Yeah.
I mean, this is horrific.
Yeah.
Horrific. And if the government knew, if ministers are being quoted in newspapers saying we knew about this 2 years back, then was there a presumption that, a finance minister can get away with it? Can the finance minister of a state get away with being a rapist, a sodomizer? This is quite,
it is disgusting. Sorry.
Yeah, continue, please. Yes, Mr. Sarangi.
And it is disgusting to have the party spokesperson defending this delay, 2 years delay, by saying no complaint was registered. And look at what happened to the complainant after he registered the complaint. The victim of rape for last 3 years was beaten up by party supporters and party workers. The victim was beaten up. That is what he has said, that this is what happened to him after he registered his complaint. So you say the delay was because no complaint was registered. Then the complaint registers about the victim, his victimage for last 3 years, and then your party beats them up.
Can you dismiss the allegations of the victim is my last question to Nirmala Sitharaman. The victim claims the government sent police to Vidisha to pick up his father and sisters. He says, my father was threatened, and that is why my father says I'm mentally unstable, they are illiterate and have been made to sign legal papers they cannot read. The allegations that the party has promised monetary gain and are putting pressure on the family to make statements against him. The charge is very serious. A victim of sexual exploitation at the hands of your own now sacked finance minister claims he's also the victim of a great deal of pressure by the state and by a political party. How serious is that? Nirmala Sitharaman.
Let me assure Mr. Sarangi that one is not here to defend if there is something wrong. I took that example to say as soon as the FIR was filed, the Chief Minister was prompt even on the phone to immediately ask him to quit. I contrasted the situation and therefore I
The
said
victim
it.
was beaten up after
Let him
that.
not twist.
No, continue. He's saying the victim was beaten up after the complaint. Go ahead. Please complete. He's just pointing out a timing issue, Ms. Sitaraman.
You can point out everything after I finish, can't you not?
No, it's all right, ma'am. It's all right. It's a debate. Please go ahead. Yeah.
No, when you disrupt somebody speaking, I never do that, and therefore I expect the same courtesy. If that doesn't exist in times now, I'm fully willing to accept it.
Well, it's all right. Okay, please continue.
I'm only trying to contrast the situation between what happened then and what is happening now. I'm highlighting the fact that the Chief Minister promptly took action immediately after that. And if there's been anything else unlawful, the Chief Minister will promptly take action is what I want to underline.
Well...
So let us not...
The promptness would have been as soon as
Ma'am, I just said well. I just said well. I don't know why you are so bothered with my...
If the CM had done that, we would have thought he was prompt. So the promptness was in picking up the family, beating them, making them sign letters or blank papers. This is not promptness. Promptness is that as soon as the complaint came, it should have been registered as an FIR.
There is no doubt about
it. Would have been instituted.
Miss Bahuguna Joshi, how long did it take for you all to put Mahipal Maderna to face the law? How long did it take to correct anything in Delhi after Nirbhaya?
You are saying your CM is upright.
I have already given you the line.
When you accept it,
hold
that
on.
your CM is also in line with the others.
You seem to be throwing a lot of allegations
Why are you
at BJP
defending
without
your CM?
answering the questions that I've raised.
Don't defend
I've
your
raised
CM.
a lot of questions,
you defend
madam.
Your CM and then you
How
give
was
us a
the
collateral example?
back?
Well, I think
I never do that.
Even inquired into.
I never do that.
I think, ladies and gentlemen...
Miss Bahuguna Joshi, I think it will be grateful that all political parties understand the issue.
He has tried to defend a person who was into a very,
no defense.
Very
you don't have a defense. I don't have a defense. All of us will have to work towards
and he tried
getting
to
political parties more responsible.
Tried to save him for 5 days.
On that I agree. I think all political parties, parties will have to introspect. I think all political parties will have to introspect. I agree on that. I think it is time for political parties. I think it is you see two things. I think it is time for political parties will have to introspect. In today's day and age,
absolutely,
these things will come out. There has to be a new level of political propriety and morality, and I hope every political party takes what we are reporting in that spirit. That's the only point I want to make. I also appreciate the fact that on difficult subjects like this, I appreciate the fact that on difficult subjects like this,
and for that, whistleblowers must be welcome.
Well, I think there needs to be transparency, and it's good we are having this debate.
Not expelled.
It's very good we are having this debate, because this adds to the discussion, and those those culprits will not get away in the future. They know they are being watched. Nirmala Sitharaman, Rita Bahuguna Joshi, and Mr. Sarangi, thank you for joining me on debate number 2 on the News Hour tonight.